In the previous episode, you saw me fail at the end of the video. What I didn't show you is how deep and how bad I was stuck. This video will show you the 2-day dig out process and how it goes from bad to worse. It tested my skill sets. It also tested my will to continue going on without help. After the first day, I definitely contemplated hitting the SOS button. Anyway, stay tuned and see how it all unfolds.
Alright, we got problems. This is deep. So, this is a predicament we're in. I don't know if you can tell how far that down is. It's probably about 2.5 foot. So, looks like I'm about to have to dig this whole damn Jeep out. So, yeah. I'm gonna start digging and I'll get back with you guys shortly. Oh, Sonny Bonos. We are out. It took me an hour, but now you can see why. Like, I don't know if you can see how tall that wall is, but it's probably past my, well, I mean, we'll show you. Look. Yeah. Mid-thigh. Anyway, a whole lot of digging. You can see how much I moved. Wow. Okay. So now I'm gonna collect my firewood. Like the Max Tracks. Used everything I could. A bunch of firewood, a lot of shoveling, and I got out. I will say this. People say those BFGs don't do real well in deep snow. I kind of felt they did good, and this is just powder. You pick it up and it's just like scooping sand. So anyway, big boy's out. I'm gonna load up and get rocking and rolling. I gotta get to a camp quick. I am starving. So we thought we were free. No. So in front of me, the road actually went uphill, and you couldn't really tell how deep it was, because when I got up out of that hole, I was on dirt. So I figured, you know, it was about like that the rest of the way. Well, I quickly just realized that after when I was going up the hill, I buried it, and it was probably 1.5 feet deep. And so I got out and lowered. I have bead locks, so I lowered it all the way down to 8 pounds, and just kind of rocked back and forward until I got out of it, and then backed all the way down. So now I've backed down the hill, but there is literally no place for me to turn around. So I'm going to try to RPM it up this hill. So I got back down to as much dry stuff as I could, and from now I'm gonna try to hit my tracks all the way up this thing, and see if I can't get the hell out of this place. But here we go. All right, guys, so I've got about as much distance as I can. I'm in 4 high, I'm in manual. Remember, I've got the mod where you wire your electric blockers to your Switch Pro, so you can turn them on whenever you need them, versus when the computer tells you you can. So I've got it in manual 1, and I'm just gonna try to RPM this thing. So here we go. Nope. It's way deeper than I thought. But it may take a bunch of trips, unfortunately. Okay. We'll go through round 2 and 3. I'm just gonna keep backing up and seeing if I can't pack this thing down. All right, guys. So we're still in a pickle. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use an old school technique where you use your spare tire as a dead man. So I'm gonna take it up the trail as long as my winch will reach. And I'm gonna dig a hole in the snow and I'm gonna bury that tire, and then I'm gonna pack snow on top of it, and I'm gonna try to winch to it. I think once I get up on top of this crown, it's probably dirt, and I'm probably not very far away from it, but that's about our only option, because this snow has become ice, and so it's super hard and getting traction, and it's almost impossible. So that's what we're doing. I'll catch you back up in a little bit. Okay, guys. Trip number 70. I had to come back and get a soft shackle of shame for myself. But I figured I'd take you down there and show you. I'm trying to record as much as I can for you guys, but at the same time, it's getting late. The sun's probably got about 2.5 more hours, and so I need to get moving. I didn't want to be in this high country for tonight because I'm at about 9,100 feet, and so that dude, I need to get him out, and I need to get him up that hill. But you can see where I'm at right here is still deep enough to bear a tire. So I don't know, I think if I can get to here, I'm gonna try using one of the T-posts and one of the big posts daisy chain together and kind of help you pull some more till I can get to that big tree. And I'm probably about 1.5 pulls till I can get to that big tree, and then we'll be on the downhill side. Hey! So anyway, I would set you up, or maybe I'll try. I don't know how well it'll react in this snow, but like I told you, it may stand on it considering this stuff is so hard.
Well, there's the scene of the crime. Sorry, I put the glove on. There's the scene of the crime. I've moved 100 or so yards in about 4.5 hours. It's getting dark. You can see the depth of this stuff. I mean, it's pretty deep. Obviously, I've got the trailer. And the Trail Slayer's a heifer, so it's been tough sledding. And this is a very wild track. So I will show you that. I went ahead and unhooked from the trailer, and it took another 2.5 hours to get the Gladiator by digging from the trailer over that bluff just right there behind the Gladiator. You can't tell, but that's probably another 100 yards behind the trailer, and then there's a downslope to it. There's still snow in those trees. It's as deep, but it's frozen, so it's easy to drive on. So basically what I've been doing is cutting a trail back and forth in the grass, and it's still deep. I don't know if you can see the height of some of that stuff, but some of it's, upwards of 3 feet deep. So basically tomorrow, I'll see what I can do. But for this video, guys, I'm going to give you guys a beautiful shot of the bear's ears, which now have a new meaning for me, in the sunset, and say good night. I'm going to grab some oatmeal and crawl in bed and try to get up early and use the morning freeze to set some of the snow so I can get this guy out. So I guess for this one it's over. Stay tuned for part 2.